Punch! What's up, anime fans and manga readers? Can you feel the hype? We've all heard the theme, we all know who it is. I know we've all sung that theme in the shower to feel powerful. No? Just me? Anyway, yes, you heard it right. We're finally taking a deep dive into the man, the myth, the meme, the legend, Saitama. Otherwise known as One Punch Man from the manga and anime series of the same name. And we're going to try to answer the age-old question, can Saitama be defeated? That seems like a pretty tall order, right? I mean, I can't imagine it would be easy to defeat a superhero whose name promises to clock you out with a single punch. Say what you want about Saitama, but his name is pretty honest. For the unaware and uncultured, the world of One Punch Man is full of superheroes. Supervillains, gods, monsters, aliens, psychics, you name it. Cities get flattened on a regular basis, there are invasions, attacks, a whole secret society of monsters even. Saitama was once a regular guy looking for a regular job until he had a really bad day and was forced to defeat a crab monster. It's a long story. After that, he trained so hard that he went bald and became so powerful that he can wreck any opponent with, you guessed it, a single punch. Now, he's just a guy who's a hero for fun because he's way too powerful for the bad guys, and fighting's not that exciting anymore. Saitama's punches are powerful enough to change the weather, and powerful enough to split clouds halfway across the planet. His footsteps can dig into the asphalt with ease, and his casual sidesteps during one warm-up session left his footprints deep in the concrete floor. During one battle, he leapt off the moon and landed back on Earth without so much as a scratch on his shiny head. He was resistant to the abrasive air resistance that shreds meteors to atoms before they fall to Earth. His jump also left a brand new, extra-large crater on the surface of the moon. He has incredible reaction speed, as he frequently faces off against opponents that move at the speed of sound, and even almost light speed. His serious table flip move lifted mountains and destroyed one of Jupiter's moons. An entire moon! Saitama has been known to take absolutely zero battle damage. In fact, in all of his fights with monsters and aliens and god-level threats, the only recorded instances of him taking damage are when he's scratched up by a cat, and when he was bitten by a mosquito. Now, some might be inclined to argue that those are his weaknesses, but that's far less likely the case. Considering the comedic nature of the source material, it's much more probable that the author of the original webcomic 1 played these two instances off as gags. So, now that we've established who Saitama is, the nature of the world he exists in, and some of his abilities and feats, we'll try to analyze some of the opponents he's fought against and theorize the outcomes of some battles outside his universe in order to figure out if he can ever be defeated. Saitama finishes most of his opponents off with his most common move, the normal punch, which is insane to even consider because some of these guys would be absolute menaces in other universes. Villains like the Deep Sea King, Carnage Kabuto, Pluton, King of the Underworld, Beefcake the Titan, they were all taken down with one single punch. In other anime, villains like these would have taken several episodes, perhaps even entire arcs, and a little bit of talk no jutsu to take down. In One Punch Man, though, the battle was over in a second. In fact, some of these villains required less than a punch to defeat, like Mosquito Girl, who was downed with a slap, or the Subterranean King, who met his end when Saitama landed on him before the battle even started. Or perhaps one of Saitama's most disrespected victims, Geron Shoop, the telepathic monster who he killed with a pebble. A damn pebble! Despite his reputation, however, Saitama has not managed to one-shot every single one of his opponents with just one punch. In all his lore so far, only 5 beings have required more than just a single punch to take out. Boros, who was hit with 3 normal punches, a consecutive normal punch attack, as well as the shock waves from the hero's serious punch before he was defeated. Overgrown Rover, a monster who survived a regular punch but was knocked unconscious. Orochi, who was disintegrated by one of Saitama's punches but managed to regenerate himself by absorbing the blood of other monsters. Evil Natural Water, strange name I know, who survived a serious punch but was reduced to a tiny fraction of its normal self. Then finally, Garo, perhaps one of the most powerful opponents to face Saitama yet, who survived multiple normal punches, slaps, and even a few serious punches before he was defeated, which was unprecedented. However, Saitama has still never used his full strength in combat. The most effort he's shown is when he was trying to kill a mosquito that was bugging him, or when he's about to miss a comfortable deal for a crate of eggs at a convenience store. He keeps his cool during most of his fights, which could be considered a superpower in its own right. He exercises immense restraint, especially when fighting opponents that he does not intend to kill. Some may argue that characters like Superman or Goku could give him a hard time. Sure, that's possible, but we've seen those characters take damage, unlike Saitama, leading many to wonder if he can be hurt in the first place. Could Saitama break through a domain from the Jujutsu Kaisen universe? We've seen a domain broken into before, so my bet is that one could be broken out of. And if there's anyone to do it, it would be Saitama. Gojo Satoru could give him a run for his money due to his Infinity ability that repels all attacks against him, but I doubt that he would be able to defeat Saitama either. It's more like an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. No clear winners here. Perhaps someone like Dr. Manhattan could do the trick, shredding him into atoms before he had the opportunity to throw a single punch. But Saitama has been seen to withstand an attack that would, and I quote, vaporize the bones of any normal person, though you can never tell. As of right now, it seems the general consensus is that Saitama cannot be defeated. He was created as a gag character to be undefeatable, and his unbelievable, thus far accomplishments certainly back up that claim. What about you? Do you agree with our verdict? Maybe there are some really powerful anime or comic characters I left out. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell to get regular updates on new videos. I make awesome anime and manga content like this every week, so be sure to check them out. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.